Hello everybody and welcome to Payne's Pop Quiz. Hope you're all doing well and keeping safe. Whew, today has been a day indeed. I have had some technical difficulties, but hopefully, can you all hear me? Give me a little thumbs up in the comments if you can. It's been interesting because for some reason on my computer I can't actually log in to my my page, so it won't let me do it from my computer. So at the moment you are on my phone, but it seems that you can all hear me, which is good, and hopefully you heard the music that's playing from the computer coming through the phone. It's been a weird day, but we should be all sorted, and we're going to do it the old-fashioned way by me just reading it off as normal. But you came here to see this beautiful face anyway, didn't you? Not all the fanciness of the actual quiz itself. Either way, welcome everybody. My name is Elliot. That is Elliot with one L and one T, and I am your host of Payne's Pop-Up Quiz. Welcome to you all. Welcome to all the regulars and all the newcomers as well. We're going to have 20 questions today, but first off, I want to make sure that if you will please, make sure that you do keep it nice and clean and positive in the comments section. I have managed to find it through my dad sharing it, and I can see the live video on my computer, but I can't do it through my computer. It's weird, but anyway, so I can actually see your comments. So when I am looking up over here, I'm actually looking at the comments section. So at the moment, we have got loads of people already, so welcome to you all. The Ormrods are here. My mum and dad are downstairs. The Howards were here from Long Eaton. Caroline's here. Debbie's here. We've got the Stony Broker here. The Right Pair Plus Dynamic Duo back together again. Fantastic. Hope you're doing well and keeping safe. The Lanes from Long Eaton are here. Let's Get Quizzical signing in. And then lots of thumbs up. And the shock that you just saw my face from Sue there straight away. And lots of thumbs up. That's good that you can hear me. Have I got cards? I've got my. I've printed off. I won't show it you. I printed off the visuals. Oh, it's all weird. It's like going back to basics. We've got Loopy Loops are here. Hello, Jackie. Cardiff calling. Slap Attacker here. Dave and Sheila here. Everyone's here. So it's great to see you all. So welcome to you all. So as I say, we're going to have 20 questions. That's 20. What I want you to do is write down all your answers in private. Write them down as private as we go, and then at the end we're going to go through the answers. Then you can write them in the comments as we go, and you can write them as long as you are keeping it nice and positive, nice and clean in the comment section, if you will, please. James says he made it this week. Finally, it's taken you long enough, James. But is that 2 weeks you've missed? Cheers, everyone. By the way. We're not on the full fat again, so we'll see how this week's go. This week goes. It started already. It's kicked in, even though there's no sugar. So, very important message before we go. Apparently, it is a very special day, or was a very special day, should I say. On Sunday, it was Jackie's birthday, I believe. I think I've got that right. So if everyone will please say happy birthday to Jackie. I hope you had a fantastic day, a fantastic birthday, and I hope you got everything that you wanted, and I bet you're looking forward to when it's all safe to do so, to enjoy as a family and whatnot. So happy birthday for Sunday. Hope you had a great day. If you can have a party emoji or a drinks emoji or a celebration, something along those lines for Jackie, please. Hope you had a great day. All right, I think a couple more rules we need to go through before we begin. If you can do so, there's a like button. If you can press that like button and the share button, either one of these sides, that would be amazing. That would really help out. That would be much appreciated. And also, the leaderboard. Last week, we have got, obviously I can't have the leaderboard on the screen right now, but last week, Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny, Let Us Out of Quarantini, were our winners. So the aim of the game is to beat Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny, Let Us Out of Quarantini, which is still a valid name, isn't it, ironically. And we'll see who is our winner for this week, but I'll make sure that that name is on the quiz for next week going forward, all right? As I say, we're going to go through 20 questions. If you don't know the answers, put something. No using any search engines or cheating. We don't want any cheats. Put C if you don't know. That's what I usually do. And I think that is everything that we need to go through. As always, we are sponsored by my Instagram. If you haven't done so, please do go follow me on there. It is called Be Inspired by Payne. It's all about positivity, mental health awareness, and suicide prevention. The message today that I had all planned, I did have all this planned and ready, actually was suicide is not the answer. A lot of people are struggling right now, and you might be one of those people, but remember that you belong in this world, and it's important that you stay here as well. So make sure you seek help if need it. I'm not a professional, but if you do want to talk, I'm always open. Usually I'm awake after 12, but if I can see the message, I'll reply as soon as I can. So if you want to send me a message, you're more than welcome. If I have a line, that is, of course. Anyway, so we have got everyone here, I believe. So let's get straight into it. So question number 1. No scene change. It's weird. It's weird. But question number 1 is our general knowledge question. Question number 1. The question is, what is the currency of India? What is the currency of India? That's question number 1. Question number 1. What is the currency of India? So it's the old-fashioned way. There we go. Question number 1. What is the currency of India? There we go. I've still got my chair though, so at least I can spin around in that. What is the currency of India? Question number 1. I think that's an easy one. Is it an easy one? A nice one to start off with. Shall we move on to question number 2? I think actually, by chance, this happens to be a bit of a geography question. So some people are like, oh yes, a geography quiz. Others, maybe not so much. But let's try out question number 2. Question number 2, it is our geography question. The question is, how many stars feature on the New Zealand flag? How many stars feature on the New Zealand flag? That's question number 2. Shall I give you a clue? Been there. Been there, that's the clue. For question number 2. How many stars feature on the New Zealand flag? I think this is quite a tough one, actually. I think it's quite a difficult one for that one. But yeah. How many stars feature on the New Zealand flag? New Zealand? I can't do the accent. I'm not even going to try. Let's move on to question number 3. Question number 3, it is our science question. Science question for number 3. The MMR vaccine protects against measles, mumps, and what? The MMR vaccine protects against measles, mumps, and what? Now, as always, spelling does not have to be correct as long as it looks like it. I'll let you off for that one. But as long as it's something along the lines of that. The MMR vaccine protects against measles, mumps, and what? For question number 3, our science question. I think, again, another easy one. I'm just giving away the points today, aren't I? Just giving them away. Nice and easy there. It's really hard not to say the correct answer with this one. It's really hard. It's really difficult because you automatically say it, don't you? I don't regularly say it, but when I do, you say it in full. The MMR vaccine protects against measles, mumps, and what? And also, it's very difficult because I've got the questions laid out here, and all the answers are there as well. So normally I just read it from the screen like what you see. Let's move on to question number 4. Question number 4, this is our visual question. It is the say what you see what you say question. And as I say, I have printed out, so we're going very low tech for this quiz. I've printed out the visual question. Now, with these ones, recently they've been quite difficult, I think. I say that. Some people think they're easy, others not so much, James. But with this one, it is a say what you see. The example I normally give, it was a picture of the word good with 2 eyes in the middle, and it was looking good or good looking. That was the example I always give. But the actual one today is on this fantastic high resolution image. This is it. Now, I'm wondering, is this going to be flipped? If it's flipped, I don't know what to do. Let's see if it's flipped or not. It is flipped, isn't it? So this actually is not supposed to be this way, but I can't unflip it, unfortunately. So I will explain what it is. It is a underscore. It then says O-N-D-O-N. And then there's an underscore, and it is A-R-I-S. So it is flipped, I know. I apologise about that. I can't unflip it, unfortunately. I didn't think about this whatsoever when I've been panicking all day today about this. But, once again, it is an underscore. O-N-D-O-N. And then there's an underscore, and it says A-R-I-S. I'll hold that up a little bit higher, just so you can see. It is a see what you say, say what you see. Unfortunately, it is flipped. But there's not much I can do about that one. So, I'll leave you with that one. Oh, I'm so sorry. That's so difficult. Turn it around. I might be able to see it through the paper. What, like this? Oh my gosh. If I do that, maybe. Can you see it through the paper? I don't think you can, really, can you? That's amazing if you could. I've not got a torch. The day I didn't bring a torch. How about that? Maybe. I don't know if that's helped. Oh, slap. You're such a star, aren't you? It's too thick. I should have printed out a card. Dad. No, curse you, card. Oh, look at that. Trying to make everything perfect. Oh, how about that? There we go. There we go. That works a little bit, doesn't it? I don't know. Is my big head in the way? Oh, there we go. All right, enough of that. I was going to rip it up. I'm not going to rip it up just in case I need it. Flip unmirror image. This is the first time I've ever used Facebook Live on my phone, so I don't know what I'll do for that one. Anyway, let's move on. Let's move on to the next question. That was question number 4. It is a say what you see what you say, flipped, kinda. Let's move on to question number 5. Question number 5. Still don't know the answer. Well, it didn't make a difference anyway then, Slap, did it? Oh, it's getting hot in here already. Question number 5 is our language question. Here it is. A man, a plan, a canal, Panama is a famous example of what? Once again, a man, a plan, a canal, Panama is a famous example of what? It might be a good idea for this one maybe to write it down. So once again, I'll say it slowly. A man, a plan, a canal, Panama is a famous example of what? That's question number 5, our language question. A man, a plan, a canal, Panama is a famous example of what? That's question number 5. Who thinks they know this one? Give me a little whoop whoop if you think you know this one for number 5. If you don't, give me a selfie emoji, or is there a mirror emoji for a flipped image? A mirror emoji. Number 5, a man, a plan, a canal, Panama is a famous example of what? That's question number 5. Let's move on to number 6. Number 6 is our tribond question. There is a mirror emoji. Yes, there we go, Mum. Question number 6 is our tribond question. Now, with tribond, I'm going to give you 3 words or phrases, and you have to tell me what links them together. So with this one, it's a little bit different to normal. So we'll see how we go with this one. What links these 3 things together? The example I always give, always have given, always will give. And this one is the example. So it's the example. The example is a belt, a bra, and a bank robber. a belt, a bra, and a bank robber. What links those three things together? The answer for the example is they all hold things up. They all hold things up is the example, but we want the actual one. So it's similar to that one. It's a bit slightly different to just 3 words. It goes before or after. But with this one, try bond question number 6. The words are Australia, bewitched, and malice. Australia, bewitched, and malice. What links those 3 things together? Australia, bewitched, and malice, spelled M-A-L-I-C-E. What links those 3 things together? Australia, bewitched, malice. That's question number 6. There is... I'm trying to think of what it was called. There's something else I was going to give an example of as an extra clue. Do you need it? Do you need an extra clue? What was it? It was something, but I can't remember what it was called. So, never mind. Question number 6. Australia, bewitched, malice. Almost said the answer. That's our tri-bond question. Question number 6. Interesting one. I think you'll get this one. I think so. I think some will, and some won't. But that's usually how quizzes work. Should we move on to number 7? Number 7 is our music question, as always. Number 7, the music question, and the question for number 7. Which singer has the most UK #1 singles ever? Which singer has the most UK #1 singles ever? That's question number 7 for our music question. Which singer has the most UK #1 singles ever? Now, that's number 7. I think it's an easy one, ish. Saying that, now I'm thinking about it. When was this quiz question made? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Which singer has the most UK #1 singles ever? Oh, by the way, last week, I have to apologise for the mistakes I've made about some questions. As soon as the quiz ended, I had about 20 messages. This question was wrong. It should have been said this way. Or this is also a right answer. Remember, you're not getting anything. Just pride and glory, I suppose. Let's move on to question number 8. Question number 8, it is our general knowledge question once again. Question number 8, general knowledge. What was originally called the Pluto platter? What was originally called the Pluto platter? That's question number 8. The Pluto platter. Pluto platter. Pluto platter. I feel that's how I should say the Pluto platter. It hurts your little finger, actually, doesn't it? What was originally called the Pluto platter? That's question number 8. General knowledge. Do you know what? Funny enough, I was just watching a video before the quiz about Pluto, and did you know it takes over like 1,000 hours for one rotation of a day? I'm losing it again. I'm losing it already. One day on Pluto is like over 1,000 hours, and it takes like 200 years, Earth years, for Pluto to go around the sun. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? What are the odds, James? What are the odds? Maybe it's because I wrote this question in and I just saw a video on YouTube about Pluto. Other video viewing platforms are available. Are we ready for number 9? Shall we move on swiftly? Let's move on swiftly to number 9. Oh, here we go. Speaking of James commenting, you've missed the last few riddles, James, and now is your time to redeem yourself. If you can get this one right. And also goes for everyone else watching as well, of course. This is a riddle, and you have to tell me the answer to said riddle. Here it is. A man calls his dog from the opposite side of the river. The dog crosses the river without getting wet and without using a bridge or a boat. How? Once again. A man calls his dog from the opposite side of a river. The dog crosses the river without getting wet and without using a bridge or boat. How? That's our riddle for question number 9. I'll say it once again. A man calls his dog from the opposite side of a river. The dog crosses the river without getting wet and without using a bridge or boat. How? That's the riddle question, question number 9. Oh, have I finally got you out? Not real cough, just to clarify. You have to do the vampire cough. That's riddle number 9. Our question number 9 is the riddle question. I'll give you a rest for that one. It's almost time, though, for vibe time. Is it time for vibe time again? I think it's time for vibe time again. We can do vibe time again, right? Yeah. I'll give you some time to wait before we go for vibe time. My dad says he's got the riddle, but we'll see when we go through the answers, won't we? But it is now time for question number 10. Question number 10, it is Elliot's drawing, and there's no video this week. Oh, and I drew it especially, and it was fancy. However, saying that, it is all done, and depending if Facebook wants to fix itself and let me load my page, I will be able, because that's how I found out today. It wasn't as enthusiastic enough. Okay, don't worry, it's coming. I couldn't post the video for tomorrow, which is the drawing. It's always the drawing. So this is the drawing for those newcomers. Welcome to you. The drawing is a drawing I've drawn on the computer already, and you have to tell me what this drawing is. The clue today, it's a flag. Nice and easy, nice and boring. It's a flag. So it's time for vibe time. Usually, you can't hear me talk, can you? Here we go. So there we go. That was the vibe time with the drawing at the same time. Look at that. Isn't this fantastic? Do you know what? Also, it took me a couple of tries because I tried to do... Don't tell anyone I've used all this ink. It's meant to be blue and it didn't work. Just don't tell anyone. Don't tell my dad downstairs. Look at that. There we go. That is the drawing. It is a flag. What is that flag of? Whose country is that? Does anybody think that they know? I'll be honest. Seeing this one, have I been there? I'm looking at my map, which is here, by the way, just above. Have I been there? Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Is he watching? He is watching. He'll know. Remember who buys the ink. Exactly. Also, for some reason, look at this. It didn't go all the way. So I'm just going to hold it like there. There we go. Perfect. It is a flag. What flag is that? Which country does this flag belong to? Very interesting. That is question number 10. Elliot's drawing. Maybe I shouldn't rip someone's flag on camera. So I won't do that one either. There we go. I'm going to recycle it. That was me throwing it, by the way. Okay, so That is question number 10. Let's get rid of this music. Here we go. There we go. Let's go. All right. So it is a flag, but what flag is it? That's question number 10. Elliot's drawing. It's extra special today, that drawing. Okay. Let's move on to question number 11. Oh, should I have done the Macarena? There we go. Number 11 is our next question. Question number 11, general knowledge. The question is, a jonquil is a type of what? I'm probably saying this wrong. I will spell it for you. A jonquil is a type of what? Spelt Jonquil. A jonquil is a type of what? That's question number 11. Once again, jonquil spelt Jonquil. A jonquil is a type of what? That's question number 11. Saying that, I've almost pushed all of these ones. Look at this one. That was meant to be this one. And it's back to front. That's in the no-go pile. Don't worry, Dad, I'll buy you some ink. Number 11. A jonquil is a type of what? That's question number 11. Ooh. Who thinks that they know the answer for number 11? Is that too easy or quite difficult? Can't believe how much ink. I know. Not gonna lie. Number 12. Number 12 is our animals question. Animals question for number 12. What is a young horse called? What is a young horse called? And that's not like, you know, Jebediah or Mary. I can't think of any other names. Just my nan's name comes to head. Not saying she's a horse. What is a young horse called? She's definitely not young, so there we go. Don't worry, I'll tell her all this. Graham the horse. What is a young horse called? That's question number 12. She'll tell me off, it's fine. Maybe it is full fat Coke today. Other brands are available. What is a young horse called? That's question number 12. Should we move on to our next question? Question number 13. Question number 13, it is our food question. Food / and or drink question for number 13. The question is, which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito? You better. She's my mother. Sorry, Uncle Richard. I'll tell her. She knows that I'd say this. I'll tell her. I'll say it to her face as well, so that's fine. Which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito? That's question number 13. Oh, Uncle Richard, you're not meant to know how to comment. Oh, he's learning fast. From which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito? Mojito for number 13, our food / and or drink question. Have I been there? I have not been there. Or have I? Maybe. I would like to go, or I'd like to go back. That reminds me, remember to come back every Monday and Tuesday for the Monday question. That is very important. I've got loads all set and ready to go until the end of March. So you'll be happy to know that we're not running out anytime soon. So every Monday it is a year question, goes out on the Monday and the answer comes out on a Tuesday. It is a good job I scheduled them before my page went down. So they are all set and ready to go. So that's perfect. Monday and Tuesday, and of course, fun facts on a Saturday and Sunday as well. Make sure you check those out as well. Oh, nice little like there from Alistair. Thank you. Welcome. I bet you just liked it and ran. So, once again, which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito? Question number 14. Number 14 is our mythology question. Mythology for number 14. Oh, yes, it's this one. Everyone loves to hate the mythology questions. Now, with this one, usually I've done Greek or Roman, but I thought I'm going to try and find something different. Also, it just happened to be the next one on the list. So here's the mythology question for number 14. The question is, what was the name of the island in the Arthurian legend that's sometimes identified with Glastonbury Tor? Say it again, don't worry. What was the name of the island in the Arthurian legend that is sometimes identified with Glastonbury Tor? That's T-O-R, by the way, at the end. Glastonbury Tor. What was the name of the island in the Arthurian legend that is sometimes identified with Glastonbury Tor? That's question number 14. Our mythology question. Interesting for number 14. I think you know it. If you think about it, you'll know it. If there's any nerds like me that watch Stargate, you'll also know it. No, never mind, just me, I think. What was the name of the island in the Arthurian legend that is sometimes identified with Glastonbury Tor? That's question number 14. The mythology question. Question number 15 is general knowledge. Question number 15. What four-sided spinning top is marked with Hebrew letters on each side? What four-sided spinning top is marked with Hebrew letters on each side? What is it called for number 15, general knowledge question? Almost had the answer there. How are we doing so far? Do we think that we're doing well? Is it an easy quiz this week? Is it a difficult? Is it controversial like last week? Let me know, of course, as we go. What four-sided spinning top is marked with the Hebrew letters on each side? That's number 15. My dad put in the cow emoji. I don't think that's a good sign, seeing as every time he puts that, it's like he doesn't know the answer. So there we go. Not good. Debbie says not good. Very difficult this week. Very hard this week. Uh-oh. Jackie. I've got to get some of you out somehow. Let's go on to question number 16. Oh, it's my favourite. It's the sports question. Number 16 is the sports question. Question number 16. And the question is, in horse racing, what do they call a maiden? In horse racing, what do they call a maiden? Love seeing your insanity from a different angle. I've got itchy chin now. What in it? I've lost where I am. I've got too many different documents open on my computer. In horse racing, what do they call a maiden? What do they call a maiden? So that's like saying, they don't just say it's a maiden. What does the maiden mean? What does it mean? What does it mean? If they call a maiden, what does it mean? For number 16, our sports question. My insanity indeed. If you know you're insane, you're not insane, right? Right? If you know that you're insane, you can't be insane. So if you're insane, you don't know you're insane, because then you're not insane. That's pretty insane, right? Should I stop talking? Number 17. Should we go to number 17? Number 17. It is our true or false question. Question number 17. True or false? A woman has walked on the moon. True or false? For number 17. A woman has walked on the moon. I've said insane too many times. I know. I thought about that. That's mad. Oh, wait. Now I'm laughing quite madly, aren't I? True or false for number 17? True or false? Oh, focus, Elliot. Focus. You're still doing the quiz. Focus. A woman has walked on the moon. True or false for number 17? Shall I give you a clue? It's either true or false. Oh, because of the vacuum in space. I get it. Question number 18, general knowledge. The question is, Hamlet was a prince of what country? Hamlet was a prince of what country? Should it be which? Hamlet was the prince of which country for number 18? Now, is Hamlet the one... I'm asking you, James, now. It's because it's dusty. Or the moon dust. James, is Hamlet the one with the skull? With the skull? Skull? Sounds weird saying that. That's skull. If so, let's have a skull emoji. Isn't Hamlet to be or not to be? That's a question. Or am I dreaming? Am I right with that one? Let me know. But Hamlet was the prince of which country for number 18? Our general knowledge question. Could this be an entertainment question? Probably could be, to be honest, couldn't it? But there we go. So, skull emoji in the comments. Either way, if it's right or wrong, still want a skull emoji, if you will, please, in the comments section. That is the question. Scene. Question number 19. This is definitely our next one. Is that not Macbeth? Maybe it is, Debbie, but it's too late now. I've said it. I think you're right. It is Macbeth, isn't it? It is. James hasn't even replied because he doesn't know, and he's a Shakespearean actor. I think you're right, Debbie. I think it is Macbeth, actually, isn't it? And then the hand washing. Oh, I had to do it twice. Oh no, I did Romeo and Juliet twice when I failed English the first time. We'll move on. Number 19, it is our entertainment question, and the question is, which Ninja Turtle uses nunchucks? That's a great segue. We've gone from Hamlet to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Which Ninja Turtle uses nunchucks? This is my nunchucks move. As you know, I am a nunchuck user. I'll just stop talking. Which Ninja Turtle uses nunchucks? It's question number 19. Our penultimate question, number 19. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, heroes in a half shell. Turtle power. Oh, I think they're making a new film, aren't they? Are they making a new film? I think they are. We'll see how we go. Which Ninja Turtle uses nunchucks? If you don't know the answer, put something. You must know a Ninja Turtle name, Dad. I'm talking to you there. Who knows? Our last and final question is question number 20. Question number 20, the last question. Question is general knowledge. So Winston Churchill was married for 57 years. What was the name of his wife? So Winston Churchill was married for 57 years. What was the name of his wife? That's question number 20 as I crack my nunchucking hands. Oh, Jackie, yes, a turtle emoji. We're not as old as young as me. What, to know the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Well, actually, it's kind of just out of my age bracket, really. Mrs. Churchill. No, Frida, that's my joke. You can't say Mrs. Churchill. I got distracted. I got distracted by the emojis. So Winston Churchill was married for 57 years, but what was the first name of his wife? How about that? Oh, I've got a stitch. I was going to say that, but you got there first. I was too slow. I'm too thirsty. I need another drink. his first name, her first name for question number 20. That was the last and final question. So what I want you to do now is take up your answers, make sure they're correct, go over them, have a little look-see to make sure they're right. Once again, if you want to have a look at this is the say what you see what you say. Oh, I can't believe that was flipped. And then my drawing, once again, is this way as well. There we go. Is that flipped as well? Should I do it that way? No, wait, that way. Never mind. So there we go for those ones. I want whatever Coke you want. It is just Pepsi Max. Other brands are available. So as always, we are sponsored by my Instagram, which is Be Inspired by Payne. Now, because I have had this technical error at the moment, I can't create the event for next week. However, as soon as I can and am able to do so, I will be posting the event for next week. But if I don't manage to do that, I will still be going live next Thursday, as always. If it's not as normal, it'll be back on here. You just want to see my pretty face. I know you do, don't you? Other faces are available. But either way, make sure you do check back next week for next quiz. This is quiz number 40 today, and 41 is going to be next week, of course. So make sure when you do see that, make sure you do change it from interested to going. And of course, we are sponsored by my Instagram, Be Inspired by Payne, all about positivity, mental health awareness, and suicide prevention. But now it is time to go straight through to the answers. So with this, as soon as you see the question come up on screen, which it isn't going to come up on screen, as soon as I say the question, I want you to write your answer. I'm so used to my little spiel, I can't say it anymore. So when I talk about it, we go straight through. Now you can comment your answers as soon as we go, as long as it's nice and clean, of course, in the comments. But let's start with question number 1. What did you get for question number 1? The question was, what is the currency of India? What did you get? What is the currency of India? Write in the answer, question number 1. What did you get? What is the currency of India? It is quiz number 40. Thank you for congratulating me. I appreciate that. I can't believe it. 40 weeks. 40 weeks. But there we go. The currency of India is, of course, the rupee. Rupee is the correct answer, spelt R-U-P-E-E. Rupee is the right answer for number 1. Well done. Look at that. 3 point for everyone for number 1. I would say I've been there. However, did I tell you I worked on cruise ships? I've been there once, and I was I forgot. Let me start again. You had to get a Visa card, and I left my Visa card in my room, and I was taking out tour groups, and I managed to get. I stepped 1 foot on Indian soil, and they said, "Where's your card?" And I didn't have it in my pocket, and then I wasn't allowed to go back out. So I've stepped 1 foot on Indian soil. Does that count as been there? That's what I'm saying. If you've been to the airport, doesn't really count, does it? Either way, rupee is the right answer for number 1. Question number 2 is our geography question. How many stars feature on the New Zealand flag? How many stars feature on the New Zealand flag? That's question number 2. What did you get for number 2? It is our geography question. How many stars feature on the New Zealand flag? Now, with the New Zealand flag and the Australian flag, I think there's two, is it 2 stars difference? Oh, I don't know, I can't remember. But the correct answer for the New Zealand flag, there are 4 stars. 4 stars on the New Zealand flag. 4 is the correct answer for number 2. Question number 2, the answer is 4. 4, well done for everyone that got that correct. I believe it's 5, or is it 6, or 7, or 8, or 9, or less on the Australian. I don't know. Either way, 4 for the New Zealand flag. Question number 3, of course, the MMR vaccine protects against measles, mumps, and what? The MMR vaccine protects against measles, mumps, and everyone that works, did I say I worked on cruise ships? Everyone had to make sure that you have this one, because the answer is rubella. Rubella is the right answer for number 3. Measles, mumps, and rubella is the right answer. Well done for everyone that got that correct. Who's got 3 for 3 so far? Looks like a couple of people have already. Well done. Very impressive. Moves, Mumps and Rubella. Very exciting news. The other day, my nan, she got her vaccine the other day, so that's very exciting. So she's now vaccinated, which is great, isn't it? So we'll see how we go there. Thanks, Lisa. And she just had a little bit of soreness and that's it. So she was completely fine with it. So that's great, isn't it? Let's move on to our visual question. Number 4 was the visual question. This was the visual question. And did anybody get this one? I say, I'm sorry that this is backwards. I apologise it being backwards. But did anybody get this? It was a tough one without it being flipped. So it is. London is meant to be London and Paris, because the answer is A Tale of Two Cities. Little bit of soreness. My arm was unstable for 3 days. Oh, bless you, Prina. At least you got it though. That's good. That's good. A Tale of Two Cities was the answer for our visual question. Question number 4. A Tale of Two Cities. London and Paris. And that was the answer. That's all I can say. That was a bit of a weird one, wasn't it, this week? It was going to be weird before it was flipped anyway. But A Tale of Two Cities is the correct answer for London and Paris, this visual question. Shall I rip this up now? I think so. There we go. Let's move on. Question number 5. Question number 5 was our language question. A man, a plan, a canal, Panama is a famous example of what? A man, a plan, a canal, Panama is a famous example of what? That is question number 5. I feel bad. I shouldn't have ripped this up, really, should I? Sorry for all the ink. Don't worry, we've still got this one. This one's just as good. A man, a plan, a canal, Panama is a famous example of what? Michael Palin. What do you mean, Michael Palin? The correct answer for number 5, the language question, it is a palindrome. It is a palindrome. It is a sentence which is the same backwards. It is the same backwards. So I did say that it might have been a good idea to write it down. It is because a man, a plan, a canal, Panama is the famous example of a palindrome, which is exactly the same forwards as it is backwards. And I really looked over this like a million times, never exaggerated in my life. A man, a plan, a canal, Panama is a palindrome, which is the same forwards as it is backwards. Did anybody get that right? Let me know if you got that one right, or have I lost you already? I've lost you. I've lost you. Let's move on. Moving swiftly on to number 6. Number 6 was our tri-bond question. 3 words or phrases that have a common denominator. What connects these 3 things together? What links these 3 things together? The correct answer for this one was, the words were Australia, bewitched and malice. Australia, bewitched and malice. And the answer for this one is, did anybody get this one? Anybody think they know for this one? Australia, bewitched, malice. It is Nicole Kidman. Nicole Kidman is the correct answer. Well done. For everyone that got that correct, Nicole Kidman is the correct answer. Ah, very good. Now I'm going to have to ask my dad and my mum and dad, what was the name of that programme that Nicole Kidman was in and she sang the theme tune? Dream a little dream come true. What was it? It was on Sky, Atlantic. Other shows are available. I can't remember what it was called. It was about a woman, and it was Nicole Kidman was said woman. Nicole Kidman is the right answer for number 6. Well done. She is Australian, isn't she? She was in Bewitched, and she was in the film Malice as well. Question number 7. Which singer has the most UK number 1 singles ever? Which singer has the most UK number 1 singles ever? Now, whatever the answer is the correct answer, and that's the final answer I'm going to accept for number 7. What did you get for number 7? The correct answer I have here And Hugh Grant it was. And in the film, she was in the film Australia as well. There we go, so that makes sense. The correct answer, Lisa's got it there. It is Elvis Presley. Elvis Presley is the right answer for number 7. Elvis Presley is the right answer, and the only answer I'm going to accept. However, I think that Bieber may have overtaken him. Prina's going to have a go at me, isn't she now? She's going to go crazy. I know it. I just know it. But I'm going to accept for this one, and then if it's wrong, I'm going to apologise for it next week. Elvis Presley is the correct answer for number 7. Doesn't matter. Everything's going wrong anyway, it's fine. Number 8. Number 8 was a general knowledge question. What was originally called the Pluto platter? What was originally called the Pluto platter? Does anybody know this one? This is such a weird question. What was originally called the Pluto platter for number 8? The correct answer, it is the Frisbee. The Frisbee is the correct answer. Yes, Jane got it there. Well done. Very cool. Howard's Way with Frisbee is the correct answer. The Pluto platter, Frisbee. Obviously. It was on the dog show last week. Was it actually? What? That talking about the Pluto platter? The Pluto platter or Elvis Presley? Elvis Presley, the Pluto platter? Say Pluto platter again. It sounds a bit weird. With help from Ryan. All right, we'll lay you off then. Well done, Ryan. Question number 9 was our riddle question. The Frisbee one. Interesting. Question number 9 was the riddle. The riddle was: a man calls his dog from the opposite side of the river. The dog crosses the river without getting wet and without using a bridge or a boat. How? How does this happen? Does anybody know the answer for this one? I think this is a cool riddle. I like it. The Pluto platter. I'm just going to say that constantly now. Pluto platter. The Pluto platter. The Pluto platter. How does this riddle... How does the dog get across? How does he do it? The Undoing was the name of that film, the programme. The Undoing. Thanks, Dad. Got there eventually. The answer for number 9, the riddle, is the river was frozen. The river was frozen for number 9. James, let me know if I finally got you out for our riddle question this week. The river was frozen. Of course. Interesting. Dry riverbed. No, the river was frozen. That's the answer I'm going to go with. That's the only one I'm going to accept. So, next question. Question number 10. It was Elliot's drawing. We also said dry river. Now, I'm going to go with frozen. Because if it was a dry river, you could say that it was too steep either side. I'm going to use this as an example. If it was like that, right? So, couldn't do it. It was frozen, so you walked across. This was the drawing, Elliot's drawing. What did you get for this one? The clue was it is a flag. It is a flag, but for which country? For number 10. Elliot's drawing. What did you get? What country is this? I've not been there, by the way. I would like to go, but I haven't been that area, that zone, that area. But where is it? It is in South America. Anybody know? The correct answer, the inspiration, the correct answer, it is Paraguay. Paraguay is the correct answer, Paraguay. And here is the flag. Oh, different colours there, Dad. But close. Very similar, actually, with something in the middle. Paraguay, it is flipped, isn't it, there? But República del Paraguay, it says in the centre. That's what this little scribble was supposed to be. Paraguay is the correct answer for number 10. Paraguay. Of course. I'll be honest, I probably wouldn't have gotten this if I didn't look at my map and got it anyway. I was literally going, what am I going to draw? Looked at my map, picked a country, and there we go. There were other countries that I thought I could have done, but they were a bit too easy. So I thought, there we go. If we can have the Paraguay flag, that would be great. Thanks, Prina, for doing that first one. That was question number 10. Question number 11. Question number 11 A jonquil is a type of what? A jonquil is a type of what? Don't tell me you printed the original as well. I did print the original, and I printed the original twice, and that was how it came up. There's a lot of extra I've been printing a lot today. A jonquil is a flower. Flower is the correct answer. A flower is the only answer I needed. That's all I needed. And a daffodils, yes, so a flower, something along those lines, something, the name of a flower. I gave you a point. This one would be nice, this one. A flower is the right answer for number 11. Number 12 was our animals question. What is a young horse called? What is a young horse called? A young horse is, of course, a foal. A foal, F-O-A-L. No printing for a month. Flora month. A fowl is the right answer for number 12. Number 13. Which is a food question. Which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito? Which country is the origin of the cocktail mojito? It is, of course, from Cuba. Cuba is the right answer. Cuba for number 13. Well done to everyone that got Cuba. Number 14 was our mythology question. What was the name of the island in the Arthurian legend that is sometimes identified with Glastonbury Tor? Glastonbury Tor, the Arthurian legend, island. Do we know the name? What was it? The answer, of course, is Avalon. Avalon is the right answer. Well done there, Jane and co getting Avalon. Lisa and the Lanes from Long Eaton getting that one as well. Avalon is the right answer. Well done. The next question was number 15. What four-sided spinning top is marked with Hebrew letters on each side? Of course, the correct answer is the dreidel. Dreidel is the right answer. The dreidel, that's me spinning. The spinning top, of course, is the dreidel. Well done. Number 16 was our sports question. The question was, in horse racing, what do you call a maiden? In horse racing, what do you call a maiden? What does a maiden mean? Does anybody know the answer for this one? I think this one's very cool, very interesting. Sorry for my clicking. Oh, so good. What do you call a maiden? The answer for number 16, which is the sports question, is a horse that has never won a race. So there's a horse that has never won a race. So it's a horse first race, a horse that has never won a race. It's the horse, I'm only going to accept a horse that has never won a race. So it is that one. So there we go, let's go with that one for number 16. It is a horse that has never won a race. Question number 17, true or false, a woman has walked on the moon. A woman has walked on the moon for number 17. Is it true or false? It is actually false. A woman has not walked on the moon. However, I believe NASA and other space agencies are creating a whole woman team, and they are going back to the moon. So isn't that fantastic that finally that's going to happen? So there we go. The answer for number 17 is false, but it's going to happen within the next few years in the distant future. Not so distant future. Not distant future. Not so distant future. Next question. Number 18 was the general knowledge question. Hamlet was a prince of which country? Hamlet was a prince of which country? He was a prince of... He was a prince of Denmark. Denmark is the correct answer. Has a man landed on the moon? Yes. No conspiracy theories here, Jane, I'm afraid. Denmark is the right answer for number 18. I was actually watching yesterday. They were live. NASA was live, and they were changing some cables on the International Space Station, and it was just amazing to watch. All it was them unclipping cables and then unraveling it and then plugging it in somewhere else. And if anyone was like, "Oh, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm going to watch," I watched it for about an hour. It was ridiculous. Oh, it was so interesting just watching them unravel these cables, but in space. In space. Denmark is the right answer for number 18. That's why it was a geography quiz this week. Denmark flag, yes, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Number 19 was our entertainment question. Which Ninja Turtle uses nunchucks? Which Ninja Turtle uses nunchucks? Alas, never played the Dane. There we go. Perfect. Never played the Dane. So you see, it was the complete wrong one I was thinking of earlier. The correct answer for number 19, Michelangelo, is the right answer. Yes, is that... Did you put Michelangelo? Because that's the only Ninja Turtle you know. It paid off. It paid off. It paid off. That useless knowledge. Michelangelo is the right answer using nunchucks. This is the nunchuck move. Number 20, our last and final question. Question number 20, the question was, so Winston Churchill was married for 57 years. What was the first name of his wife? What was the first name of his wife? The correct answer was not Mary, I'm afraid. It was... Anybody else know any other comments? It was Clementine. Clementine is the correct answer for number 20. Well done, Clementine Churchill, for our last and final question, number 20. Well done. And wow, I've just seen the time. We've sped through that hour, haven't we? So the last and final question was Clementine. Make sure you now total up your score and let's see who is our final winner. As I say, I can't believe I'm not able to put your name in the stars. In the stars? Or on the screen for this one. But I will type it in to my computer so I remember for next week. So type your score out of 20, your team name and score out of 20, and we'll see who is our winner today. It was a tough quiz, a very difficult one it seems, and the scores are coming in and they are quite difficult. Our winner last week was Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Lerizardo Quarantini. Let's see if you did as well as them, or if they did very well this week. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure if they're here or not, but that's okay. So let's see your score out of 20. And as always, we are sponsored by my Instagram, Be Inspired by Payne, all about positivity, mental health awareness, and suicide prevention. As I say, the event will go live as soon as I can get back to my page and create it properly. So make sure you do check out for that. But let's see who is our overall winner. So no more comments in the comment section, please. Let's see what we've got. Okay, we've got the Lanes with 12. We've got 5 from Debbie's. Not bad. It's a tough one this week. Howard with 12. 6 from my parents. Right Pair plus Dynamic Duo with 16. Wow, good score today. My mum said a terrible score today. Slap Attack with 9. 11. Straight and Broke. We've got Let's Get Quizzical with 10. 7. 8. What a disaster today. Uh-oh, it was a tough one, wasn't it? Okay, so has anybody got equal or more than 16 out of 20, which is Right Pair plus Dynamic Duo? Anybody else get that? Anybody else? I'm not seeing any more comments coming through. Let me know if I am missing a comment. In that case, ladies and gentlemen, we have got our winner for today. Round of applause back on the leaderboard. It is Right Pair plus Dynamic Duo. They've been apart and now they're back together. And they're winning again. Well done. Congratulations, a clapping emoji, a celebration, a party, something along those lines for our winning team there. I'm going to write this down. Right Pair plus Dynamic Duo. And you can probably hear the clicking really loud there. I'm sorry about that. My phone's directly on my keyboard. So they are our winners. I'll put you guys on the leaderboard next week. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we will be back to normal. So that has been Payne's Pop Quiz number 40. Once again, I'd like to thank everybody for joining each week. I really appreciate you coming back every week. I hope you have had a good time. And again, I apologise for it having to be this way and not as it is normally. But we still managed to have fun. We still managed to do the questions. And we've, of course, got a winner as well. So thank you very much for joining me for Payne's Pop Quiz number 30. I've got no outro music, so I'm just going to do it. As always, thank you very much. Look after yourselves. Take care. And as always, we'll see you next week. Take care, everybody. Let's see if I can say bye and finish well. Bye.